If you are connected to spirituality, you know that the ultimate goal for any yogi is to merge his consciousness with the Supreme Consciousness. And to achieve this goal, we are often told to meditate. That meditation is the key of the spiritual growth. This is true to some extent, but there are also certain obstacles which we have to go through as we aim for higher consciousness. In the yogic philosophy, these obstacles are known as Kleshas. In total, there are 5 obstacles of mind which prevent the soul from going towards the ultimate goal of life. They are called as Panch Klesha in yoga. Now let us understand about them in more details. The first one is known as avidya. The literal meaning of the word avidya is ignorance, and it is the root cause of all our sufferings. And when we talk about avidya, we mainly talk about being ignorant about 2 particular things. First is seeing the temporary matters of the world as permanent. Friends, we are usually inspired to accumulate material things and associate with material beings. We suffer in the beginning as we strive hard to procure those temporal objects, and once we acquire them, we again suffer because we fear losing them. The second mistake is to identify our material body as the self. It is experienced by everyone at the time of death. The soul departs from the body and the body therefore dies. Family and friends do not feel any affection or attachment to that particular dead body, which used to be very near and dear. It undoubtedly proves that the body and the soul are 2 different identities. We are the soul, not the body, and soul leaves the body when the lifetime of the body is complete. The second one is known as asmita, which is ego. We have a false ego of our body, which is nothing but temporary. This ego generates difference like I am a man, I am a woman. Further subclassification as I am Indian, Canadian, American. Further subdivided into castes. I am Gujarati, I am Punjabi, I am Marathi. There is no limit to further differentiation on self to prove one's superiority. In that attempt, we continue to put more and more efforts and unknowingly go further away from our true self, which is nothing but consciousness. The third one is known as rag. It refers to attachment with person, an object or anything material. Attachment to anything which binds our soul more strongly to worldly things and makes our journey of consciousness more difficult. Friends, if you look closely, you will realize that the things which we cherish or value the most in our life are the things which are capable of hurting us the most. For example, you may care a lot about your partner or your children, and when you have harmonious relationship with them, you feel happy. And on the contrary, when your relationship with them is strained, it is the biggest cause of your misery and unhappiness in our life. Fourth one is known as dvesh, and dvesh means malice for someone. The feeling of anger, hatred, jealousy towards anyone comes under this category of dvesh. If you are extremely envious of someone, you constantly think about what they have which you don't have. And for a yogi, this is a very big obstacle in this growth, because this feeling takes us further away from the goal of being a better version of yourself. Fifth one is known as abhinivesh. This is fear of death. Although we do not remember the pain of death of each life, yet it remains in our subconscious mind. We have an idea of its pain due to experience of our previous lives. That is why everyone, even an infant, is inherently scared of death. Another reason of fear of death is what unknown sufferings one might have to bear in the unknown form. Those who surrender onto God never fear anything. Only a true yogi who becomes aware of these 5 obstacles and makes a conscious effort to be not affected by them can grow spiritually and reach higher consciousness.